We'll begin class with the chant of a single Om. If you can join me from wherever you happen to be located. Exhale, empty your lungs. Draw in a deep breath. I'm gratefully bow to your heart. Recognizing that gratitude is the pathway to expanded spaciousness in your heart. And slowly release your hands. And please come right to stand in Tadasana at the top of your mat. If you have blocks or books, they might be really helpful today. We're going to work at opening up through the inner hips, psoas, stretching low back. Feet are hip distance apart. As you ground down through your feet, I want you to stay really connected with your in-breath, which takes you and anchors you into the earth. And then your out-breath expands your torso, the sides of your waist, the crown of your head. So just close your eyes for a moment and see if you can feel that. Inhale, anchor down through your feet. And then exhale, in opposition, grow tall. So you're growing in both directions. Your in-breath anchors you down. And the exhale lengthens you up. And then inhale, extend your arms up to the sky. Anchor down through your feet. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Grow your torso, your crown taller. Relax your arms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands through heart center, crown grows taller. Once more, inhale, extend up. And exhale your hands to your heart and alongside your waist. Inhale, reach your arms up, sit your hips down into an imaginary chair. And then exhale, grow tall, lengthen your legs and your arms. Inhale, sit your hips down into your chair, weight is into your heels. And exhale, lengthen up, that's it. 2 more times, begin to warm up your body, send breath into the large muscles of your body. Ujjayi breath is smoothed out through your nostrils. And then inhale, gratefully extend your fingers, lengthen through your feet. Exhale with your hands to the heart center, bow to the earth, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend your arms to the sky. Right into your next sun breath. Exhale, soften your knees, bow to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. This time, step back into a downward facing dog. Hips are high. Hands are spread wide. Fingers plug into your mat. And then come to the very tips of your toes. Stay in downward dog. Lift your heels as high as you can. And then exhale, send the energy down through your legs, through your heels towards the earth. Don't worry if they don't touch. Good. Now hold here for your in-breath. Anchor your feet. Bend your knees slightly. And then exhale, lengthen through the sides of your waist and all the way through your arm bones and into your fingers, into the earth. Do that one more time. Inhale, lift your heels. Come to the ball bones of your toes. Exhale, release your heels towards the earth. Inhale, keep the energy anchoring down through your feet. Exhale, with gratitude, lengthen through your arms. And let your appreciation from your heart radiate down through your fingertips. Good. Inhale forward into a high plank position, top of a push-up. And exhale, up and back, downward dog. We're going to take things really slow today so you have the opportunity to move into your felt sense. Inhale forward, high plank. Exhale, back into dog. One more time, inhale forward, high plank. Exhale, back into dog. Inhale into high plank, drop your knees. Exhale, lower down to the earth, chaturanga. Untuck your toes, pull your arm bones back. Inhale, push into your hands, lift your torso. And exhale, curl over your toes, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Each in-breath energizes down through your legs to the earth. And each out-breath lengthens your waist, your arms, your crown, and your fingers. Good. Inhale, soften your knees and your elbows. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms stretch up, reach. Exhale your hands to your heart and alongside your waist. Sit your hips down. Inhale, reach your arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step back, top of a push-up, high plank. Breathe your low belly in. Anchor through your feet. Inhale. Exhale, you can drop your knees if you wish, lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, pull your arm bones back, lift your heart. Exhale, curl over your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands and drop your left knee. Place your right hand on your right thigh. Inhale, extend your left arm up to the sky. Use your right hand to gently guide the skin of your right thigh forward towards your knee as you lift your heart. One more breath in and out. Inhale, return your hands, frame your front foot, lift your back knee, step back, high plank, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift into your push-up, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, curl over, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands and drop your right knee. Left hand to your left thigh. Inhale, right arm up to the sky, crescent lunge with your back knee down. Beautiful. Pull the skin of your left thigh away from your torso. Reach through your right fingers. Inhale, extend or release your hand back to the ground. Lift your back knee, step back, high plank. Inhale, draw your belly in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift into your back bend. And exhale, up and back into dog pose. Find 3 nourishing breaths. Feel your legs anchoring towards the earth, as though there's a magnetic force in the earth drawing you down to her, reminding you to stay present in your groundedness with gratitude. And then feel how that gives you the potential to expand through your torso when you're anchored and supported in something bigger. Inhale, soften your knees and your elbows. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Sit your hips down, bring your weight into your heels. Inhale, extend your arms up. I'm going to hold here for a few breaths in Utkatasana. So anchor down through your feet. On your in-breath, you're getting more grounded, supported, and then exhale, see if you can lift your heart a little bit more. Good, one more breath. Now inhale, push down through your legs, grow tall through your arms, through your torso, lengthen, and exhale your hands to your heart and alongside your wrist. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, step back with your right leg. Stay on the ball mount of your right foot, heel over the ball mount of your right foot, and inhale, extend your arms alongside you. Your torso is at a 45-degree angle. Gratefully stretch your heart forward. Feel the energy anchor down through your feet on your in-breath, and then exhale, begin to lift your torso and reach your arms up to the sky, full crescent lunge. Really nice, guys. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale, just drop your right hand to the ground. Keep your left arm extended. Find your way into a lunge twist. Squeeze your left knee towards the center. Draw your left hip back at the same time. Belly is toned. Breathe in and out. Good. 2 more breaths. Stay present to the groundedness through your feet. And then extend with your exhale through your fingers. Inhale, hands return to the earth. And exhale, reach for your blocks if you have them. Stay in your lunge position, back heel over the ball mounds of your back toes, but straighten your front legs. So you're in a pyramid modification. Inhale, get tall through your spine. Exhale, microbend your left knee and begin to melt your heart towards your toes. Resist the full collapse of your head and shoulders. Instead, continue to lengthen through your heart, through the sides of your waist, through your spine. Every breath, just growing your crown a little bit longer, just maybe beyond your toes. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Inhale, remove your blocks. Place your hands on your mat, step back into high plank. Inhale, draw your belly in. Option to do chaturanga push-ups if you wish. As you exhale, lower down, maybe do a few chaturanga push-ups. Inhale, pull your shoulders back, lift your heart. If you're doing push-ups, take your time. Join us when you're ready, up and back in downward facing dog. 3 breaths. And exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Breathe in and exhale. Inhale, soften your knees and your elbows. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms stretch up. Good. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold forward. Right to your next forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Good. Exhale, fold. Step back with your left foot. Lunge position. Inhale, back toes are just under your heel, or heel right over your toes. And then extend your arms alongside you. Anchor down through your feet on your in-breath. Squeeze your low belly in. And then exhale, lift your torso, reach your arms up to the sky. And then holding here for a few breaths, giving yourself the opportunity to get grounded in appreciation and gratitude. Inhale, extend through your fingers. Exhale, grow a little taller through your spine. And now inhale, anchor through your feet. Get strong through your leg bones. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, return your left fingertips to the ground, right fingers to the sky. Twist, gaze towards your right fingers. Notice the tendency of your right knee to fall out. Hold it anchored strong, hugging the midline of your body. And then to go a little bit deeper, you draw your right hip back towards the back end of your mat. 1 more breath. Inhale, return your hands to frame your foot. Perhaps reach for your blocks. Lengthen your front leg. Back heel stays over the ball mounds of your back foot. And then exhale, slowly soften and lean forward and down. So you might find that you don't actually need blocks. Maybe you need to keep them at a higher height. Honoring where your body is moving today. And maybe taking this moment right here, right now to say thank you to your body. Thank you for letting me get out of bed this morning. Thank you for letting me walk to my mat. Thank you for giving me breath, life force. Good. Inhale, bend your knee, plant your hands. Exhale, step back, high plank, breathe in. Option to do chaturanga push-ups if you're looking for that effort today. Lower down to the earth. Inhale, lift into your back bend version. And exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And out. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, extend your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands and drop your left knee. Once more, place your right hand on your right thigh and extend your left arm up to the sky. So moving into the second set of low lunge with a little bit more support to get deeper into the stretch of your front hip flexor, your left hip flexor. Pull the skin of your right thigh forward and contrast that by squeezing your right heel back and your left knee forward, and then stretch through your fingers. Your in-breath anchors you down through the earth, and your exhale lifts you up. Maybe you come into a gentle back bend. Inhale, both arms match, reach up to the sky. Exhale, lift your heart. Inhale, stretch through your fingers, anchor through your knee and foot. And exhale, come into a gentle back bend. Inhale, extend your arms straight up to the sky. Exhale, frame your foot, lift your back knee off the ground, and then drop your back heel, moving into warrior two legs. Front heel to back arch alignment. Inhale your front forearm to your front thigh. Side angle pose, left arm overhead. That's it. Take a moment to smile at yourself from the inside out. Smile at yourself for all the blessings that are here in this very present moment, no matter what else is going on in the world and in your life. In this moment, can you be grateful? Good. Inhale, windmill your arms into warrior two. Extend your arms front and back of your mat and lunge over your front knee, over your front ankle rather. Maybe check in with your front knee to ensure it's not falling in or out, but it's really anchored over your ankle. And then firm your left thigh back. Draw your right glute into your body, gaze over your front fingers. Inhale and exhale. Flip your front arm, drop your back hand. Inhale, reach up and over. And then exhale, see if you can stretch through your finger even more. Inhale, anchor down through your legs and your feet. Exhale, lengthen your spine, the crown, and your fingertips. Good. One more breath in. And out. Inhale, return to warrior two. And then hold here. Breathe in. And out. Good. Just see if you can stay in gratitude even when it gets a little challenging. This is what we're being asked of right now in this season. Good. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Good. Nice smile, Ange. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, lunge. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale your front leg and exhale, lunge. Good. Inhale your front leg. Reach your arms up. Hold your arms up. Exhale, lengthen even more. Inhale, extend your arms, soften your front knee, tilt forward, find your way into triangle, Trikonasana, perhaps with a block on the outside of your front leg and left fingers stretching up to the sky. So you're holding here for 5 or so breaths. How can you make your breath count right here and now with gratitude? When your mind starts to wander, gratefully come back to the breath. This is your life force, your prana. This is your given gift, your blessing. When all else seems to be inaccessible, your breath is always there, waiting for you to say thank you. Inhale your front hand, top hand rather, to your waist, bend into your front knee, pick up your block and come all the way up to stand. Turn your right toes forward. Turn your left toes to face the back of your mat. And drop your block to the outside of your left foot. Drop your back knee to the ground. You're in your lunge position. Inhale your left hand to your thigh. Reach your right arm up. And then you get to lunge as deeply as you can to feel a stretch through your right hip flexor. Squeeze your legs towards each other and extend through your fingers. Beautiful. So stretching out the psoas, this is like the super muscle of the body. It's the only muscle that connects the torso, upper body to the lower body. And it goes right through the body towards the spine where it connects. So tightness here from sitting all day will pull and create tightness in your back, which will lead to pain and discomfort. Good. Now inhale both arms up, stretch, reach. Exhale, grow a little bit taller, maybe come into a gentle back bend. That's it. 2 more breaths. Inhale, release your hands to the earth. Lift your back knee and drop your right heel. Front forearm to your front thigh, side angle pose. Some of you may be facing the back, away from your camera. Don't worry about it. This is the way I have to do it. So I face you, but I realize it might turn you around so you're facing backwards. That's totally fine. Good. Find your breath. Inhale, anchor down through the outer edge of your right foot, and then exhale, pull your left glute into your body. Stretch through your fingers, through the sides of your waist. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Hold your legs exactly as they are. Just your torso pivots. Inhale into warrior 2. Core is strong. Gaze over your front fingers. Maybe for a moment you gaze into the past to see what you're grateful for in the past that's brought you into this moment. The teachings, the lessons, the opportunities, the experiences. You say thank you to them all. Inhale, drop your back hand, flip your front arm, reach up and over. Stretch into the future. What do you wish to be grateful for in the future? And let that inform your present moment. Your day to day, your week, your month, your next breath. Inhale back into warrior 2. Take a moment to send gratitude to your left thigh and left glute, especially if you're working them, squeezing them. Good, and now inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge. Straighten, inhale, reach your arms up. Hold for your exhale, lengthen even more. Inhale, open up, tilt your body, pivot and land in triangle pose with your block on the outside of your front foot. Right arm up to the sky. That's it. Beautiful. Breathe in. And out. Great. A few more breaths. Again, make them count. How can you deepen your connection to your breath in this moment? Good. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Gaze down, top hand to your waist. Remove your block, soften your knee. Inhale all the way up to stand. And exhale, pull your toes in, your heels in, and toes in, heels in. So you're coming into Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Anchor down through your left foot and inhale your right ankle across your left thigh. And then begin to sit your weight down, back into your chair pose. Now, if you have knee instability, just be aware that your knee isn't wavering back and forth. So you only come down as deep as you can maintain this. And then both sets of toes are flexed. Then maybe one hand finds the top of your knee, one hand finds the sole of your foot, and you squeeze into the center. And as you do that, drop your right hip slightly. Pull your low belly in, keep your toes flexed. Breathe in. Anchor through your left foot. And breathe out. Lengthen through your spine slightly. That's it. Good. Inhale, slowly come up. Keep your leg bent, your right knee bent, and extend your right leg. So this is going to help to strengthen your psoas. Lower your right heel down to graze the ground and inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back up. Good. Once more, lower down. Inhale, back up. And exhale, lower down. Turn your foot and find your way into tree pose. So your standing leg now is getting a little bit of a challenge. Holding tree pose. I'm just going to let my cat in or he'll keep knocking at the door. Good. Hands to heart center. Tree pose can also mean your foot is on your shin or toes to the ground. So finding your support. Now inhale, anchor down through your standing leg and exhale, get even taller. Extend your arms up. Breathe in and out. Good. 2 more breaths. Maybe your trees are waving a little bit in the wind. Maybe they're waving a lot in the wind. But trust with appreciation that you are in a grounded space. Inhale, extend your hands back to your heart. And as you exhale, hands come down, crown grows taller. And point your right knee forward, release your foot to the ground and give your legs a little walk. Good, awesome. Other side, standing figure 4, left ankle across your right thigh. Bend your knees, sit your hips down. Good. Right away, flex your toes on your left foot and drop your left hip. Hands can come to your foot and your knee to give you a little bit more strength, a little more stretch. Maybe pull your pinky left toe in towards your left shoulder more so it's not flexing away, but really drawing in. Good. Belly stays toned. Inhale and exhale. It's a beautiful quote. It says, it's not happiness that brings us gratitude. It's gratitude that brings us happiness. Gratitude is a practice. With every breath, whether your body is doing these physical shapes that we call asanas or yoga poses or not, can you be grateful for where you are? Good. Inhale, slowly ground through your standing leg, come up to stand. Turn your knee forward and then extend your leg. Lower down to hover. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower down to hover. Try to resist shifting your hip up. Try to keep your hip down as your leg comes up. Good. 2 more times. Beautiful. Last time. And as you lower down, please find your way into tree pose. So your right leg is getting a little bit of a interesting workout now, having to hold these balancing poses. See if you can anchor through your right toes. Hands to heart center for a moment. Good. Inhale, you anchor down, lengthen down through your leg bones. And now exhale, extend your arms, the crown, your waist, your spine. Letting yourself sway if that's part of your experience. The trees never tell the branches not to move when the wind gets a little bit strong. It is your birthright and you have permission. Beautiful. Inhale your hands back to heart center. Exhale your knee forward and down. Relax your arms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, step back into a high plank, moving through one flow. Option to do chaturanga push-ups if you're looking for that energy today, otherwise lower down to the earth. Inhale into your back bend cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, up and over your toes, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Good. 2 more breaths. Now drop your knees to the edges of your mat, child's pose. Untuck your toes, send your hips to your heels, rest your torso. Rest your forehead. Rest your belly. Good. 2 more breaths. Just listen to the sound of your breath reverberating from your mat back into you, reminding you that you are here and now. Good. Inhale slowly, find your way up to a tabletop position. And then turn towards the long edge of your mat. You go into frog pose. Roll up your mat. Place your knees a little bit wider than hip distance apart on your mat. And then your feet, with your inner feet on the ground, toes flexed, wider than your knees. Then sit your hips back, drop your elbows to the ground or to a block. And then take the time to begin to explore your inner thighs, your adductors. So you sit your hips back, squeeze your knees towards each other, and then melt your torso. And this is going to be different for everybody. So please honor where you are. If you have knee pain, the most critical thing is to flex your toes towards your knee. You can also sit on a block. Good. And breathe in and out. Holding here for about 4 more breaths. So see where you can soften any resistance in this moment. Very nice. Good. 1 more breath. Now, in almost 15 years of teaching, I don't really know the graceful way to get out of this pose. I'm going to just encourage you to come back onto your hands. Maybe lift your knees, unroll your mat, find your way into tabletop, and then turn to face the top of your mat. Lift up into downward facing dog. Pedal through your heels. Good. Either hold downward dog or find your way into a flow, adding push-ups if you'd like. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog for a few breaths. Tuning into your body, noticing what's opening, what's changed, where there might still be tightness, tension. Just allowing your breath to find its way where it needs to be. Good. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward, and exhale, step to the top of your mat. Wiggle your feet to the edges of your mat, coming into Malasana squat. Toes turn out, heels are in. Sit your hips down into a deep squat. Elbows inside your knees, hands to heart center. So if your heels come off the ground, you just take them wider. And then as you anchor down through your feet, feel the energy supporting you, and then exhale, grow taller through your spine. That's it. Taller through your crown. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Good. 2 more breaths. You are loved, Shauna. Very nice. Inhale, release your hands. Lift your hips up, turn your toes forward, and exhale, fold. Grab opposite elbows. You're in a slightly wide-legged forward fold. Ragdoll pose, let your torso sway from side to side. And this becomes possible through the anchoring of your feet that supports your torso. So your torso grows, which means it drips towards the earth even more with every exhale. Good. Inhale your fingertips to the earth, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly make your way back into downward facing dog. Option to hold dog, option to flow. This would be your final flow if you're moving into a flow. And we'll hold downward dog until you catch up. Good. Inhale, extend your right leg up behind you. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Drop your back knee to the ground and now place both hands inside your front leg and wiggle your front foot to the edge of your mat, moving into a variation of lizard pose. If you have your blocks, have them available, please. One is going to be under your left fingertips and the other one's going to be just beneath your right thigh eventually. You're going to take maybe a few breaths to get there. So with your fingers tall, this lizard pose is going to ask you to keep your torso lifted. So inhale, anchor through your foot and your knee, and then exhale, grow taller through your spine. You might feel a little more stretch now through your inner left adductor, your groin, your psoas. After a few breaths, you might walk your left knee back. Keep your right knee hugging towards your shoulder. And as an option, eventually, you might walk your left knee back so much that your right glute or bottom of your thigh lands on your block. And your block is there to support you. You're holding here for about 10 breaths. So anchor into something bigger than yourself right now. Otherwise, your body is going to create a story. Feel your earth supporting you, the earth supporting you. Feel the energy of the group in this class. Squeeze your right heel back and your left knee forward. Good, 5 more breaths. Last breath. So we're going to actually do 5 more, and you can stay here or lift your back knee off the ground, but see if you can keep your right hip on your block so your pelvis is anchoring down even as your left thigh lifts. It goes very, very deep into your psoas. Good. Find your breath. Keep your torso lifted, expanding through your heart. This is a perfect time to say thank you to your body. Good, and now exhale, drop your knee to the ground. Wiggle your front foot to the center, frame your foot, and sit back into half Hanuman. You can use your blocks, half splits. Keep a micro bend in your knee, toes flexed up. Inhale, lengthen your heart. Exhale, send your heart forward. Pull your pinky toes towards your left shoulder. Good. Slowly release your right foot to the ground. Remove your blocks, frame your foot, step back into downward dog. And same leg that just came forward, extend it up, right leg lightly. Exhale, bend your right knee and open and stack your hips. Anchor your left heel down. Feel your knee lifting towards the sky. Good, and then inhale, extend your right leg and release it to the ground. Once it touches, inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward to the outside of your left hand, drop your knee to the ground, and then slide your right knee back. So you're already feeling a stretch. Stay tall through your torso. Maybe your fingers come to your blocks, your right fingers to your block. And then left block is ready just under your left thigh or glute. Feel your breath moving into any tightness or tension of your right front hip flexor. And then contrast the anchoring of your legs with the growth of your spine and your crown and your heart. Sometimes gratitude shows up when we take the time to stay in the places of discomfort. Great. A couple more breaths. Let your pelvis be heavy. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Lift your torso. Awesome. So you can stay right here. Or option to lift your back leg off the ground without lifting your hips up. So your hips are still wanting to reach down, anchor into the ground. But your back leg lifts. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Lift your heart. Good, breathe in. And out. Inhale, drop your knee to the ground. Walk your front foot more to center. Sit your hips back. Half splits, half Hanuman. Flex your pinky toe towards your right shoulder. And exhale, melt your heart forward. Little micro bend through your left knee. Beautiful. Couple more breaths. Inhale, slowly release your foot. Plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog and pedal through your heels. Notice how your body's feeling. Notice how your heart is feeling. And drop your knees to the ground. Child's pose, hips to heels. Melt your torso. Five deep breaths. Good, and then slowly slide yourself forward onto your belly. Roll over onto your back. Pull your right knee in towards your armpit, but keep your left leg extended on your mat with your left toes flexed up to the sky. Every in-breath, let yourself land and anchor in your mat, and then exhale, try to send your right hip back towards the bottom of your mat. So you're lengthening through your right side body. Good. Both shoulders are evenly rooted into the earth. Keep your right knee with your left hand, extend your right arm into a T and guide your knee across your body in a supine twist. Option to gaze to your right. Inhale back to center. Squeeze both knees in, rock from side to side. Release your right leg on your mat, right toes stay flexed. Pull your left knee towards your armpit. And the tendency will be for your hip to come up with your knee. Try, you can even use your left hand in your left hip crease to lengthen your left hip down as your knee comes in. Keep your right hand onto your left knee, extend your left arm and guide your knee across your body, supine twist. Your gaze can turn to your left. Inhale back to center, both knees in. Squeeze, maybe rock. And drop your left foot to the ground. Keep your knee bent, half happy baby. Right elbow inside your knee, hand crosses to the outer edge of your foot. And then stomp your foot to the sky and pull your knee down. And once you have that action on the right side, walk your left foot a little more to the edge of your mat and let your left knee fall out. Breathe in and out. Inhale your left knee up to center, wiggle your foot to center, release your right foot to the ground. Switch sides, left elbow inside your left knee, cross your shin, reach for the outer ankle or your outer foot, and then pull your knee down. Keep lengthening your left hip towards the bottom of your mat, and then wiggle your right foot a little more to the right side of your mat, flex your right toes and drop your knee upwards. Pull your right knee in. Release both knees to your belly. Wrap your arms around your shins. Last time, rock from side to side. Maybe make a nice big circle in one direction with your knees. And then switch directions. You're going to drop your feet to the ground as wide as your mat. Tap your knees a few times in towards each other. And as they're tapping, begin to roll your shoulders, your arm bones under your body. And rest your hands anywhere on your body right now where you can be reminded to feel gratitude for your breath. Let your knees connect in stillness. Breathe in and out. Feel the breath expanding into your hands. And every exhale, say thank you. You're welcome to stay exactly as you are, or extend your legs and your arms into Shavasana. Stay in Shavasana for a few moments together, and I'll bring you out together. As you scan your body, and you say thank you to your toes. Thank you to your feet. Thank you to your ankles. Thank you to your legs. This incredible muscle at the front of your hip flexors, your psoas. Thank you for keeping my body together. Good. Thank you to your hips and your back. Thank you to your shoulders. For a moment, can you inhabit your shoulders from the inside out? And let them know that you are so grateful for all that they carry. Right now, it's time to relax. Thank you to your arms, and your hands that allow you to hold other hands, whether it's live or from a distance. Thank you to your belly that receives your breath when you remember to honor it in this place with power and strength and the knowingness of who you are. Thank you to your heart. Thank you to your heart when it chooses to stay open, even when it's met with closure, with tension, with fear. Thank you to your tender heart that feels all the big feels on earth right now. And then bring your awareness to your face. Thank you to your lips, your mouth, and your jaw. May you release and unhinge any tension there right now. Thank you to your cheeks and your jaw and line. Can you relax them? Thank you to your eyes for letting you see beauty every day when you remember to. Relax the back of your eyes. Thank you to the space between your eyebrows. This is where your third eye resides, your intuitive knowing. You relax that spot and trust that what you need to know, the wisdom, will come to you in time. And thank you for the genius of your mind. All that it knows and all that it does. As you say thank you, now say thank you and relax. 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 Slowly wake up your body just by noticing your breath and where it lands, and where it expands, what it brings to you, and what it does for you. And then begin to wake up your fingers and your toes with gentle movements, perhaps your wrists and your ankles. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead and your legs in the opposite direction. Exhale, HA. Do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale, HA. Make your way onto one side. Pause. And appreciate the pause. And slowly find your way to a seated posture. Once there, place your hands at your heart center and bow to your heart. Thank yourself for taking the time to come to your mat today, to appreciate yourself, your life, and the world. And send gratitude to each other on this call. Trust that your gratitude can reach across these energetic waves and touch others' hearts. I thank you so much for joining me for your practice today. With so much gratitude, the light in my heart acknowledges and bows to the light within each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody.